I love the smell of con in the morning. It is 9 o'clock on Saturday night, and I am tired. Today was the 5th annual Free Library Comic Con. I tabled at the first show in 2015, and a couple months after that is when I got my job at the library. And ever since then, it's been the biggest project that I've worked on every year. Every year we've grown, every year we've improved and expanded on our lineup. I have been consistently proud of the staff and the way that we work together. We are a solid team. And the show we put together this year, everybody was happy. The vendors made money. Our cosplay was lively and energetic, and this was a perfect show. I am just so pleased with how everything turned out. This was a best case scenario, and I'm so grateful. I want to thank everyone who was involved with this for putting together such a great show. Now, when I say perfect show, that doesn't mean that everything went off without a hitch. Every con is going to have little fires that need to be put out, and today was no exception. We had a lot of issues with navigation. I spent a lot of my time showing people around, kind of introducing everyone to where all the stuff was happening, and that's just kind of the nature of the building. If you've ever been to the Parkway Central Library, you'll know it's kind of a confusing building to navigate, especially given all the new renovations. I talked to almost every vendor today, and I only got one complaint, and that was from someone who thought that the back end of the vendor's hall was a little dimly lit. I'm hoping that we'll be able to find a way to work on that for next year, because definitely, you want to be able to see your customers and you want them to be able to see you. And I'm sure that once the staff has had a chance to catch their collective breath, I'll hear more. But even the vendor who said that followed up with that they had a good experience overall. All the vendors said that they made decent money, professionals made new industry contacts, and the point of a con is for everyone to come and have a good time, and the point of a library is to improve people's quality of life, and I would argue that we have satisfied both of those conditions today. I could ruminate for hours on conventions and what they were and what they are and my relationship to them and how that has changed over the last 13 years. Maybe someday I will, but the idea that I want to leave you with today is that the best convention experience that you're going to get is going to be from these smaller and local shows. I go to San Diego every year. I go to New York every year, and they're huge and they're great. But through attending and volunteering and running these local Philadelphia shows, I have seen so many personal and professional relationships built, and I've seen them grow and I've seen them change. And that's a lot harder to do at a show where there's 200,000 people. If this is the kind of thing that you're interested in, I cannot recommend enough that you seek out and you find your local shows and you go enjoy them. You'll save yourself a lot of time, you'll save yourself a lot of money, and you will be helping up-and-coming artists with their business. And so with that, I would like to leave you with this video of our hardworking, diligent teen library assistants and their cardboard city. That was brilliant.
You built it too good.
Cool, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm just gonna go fall asleep now.